de Español dos. This is not your last Flipgrid. There's going to be an oral final that'll take place next week, and it will also be a Flipgrid. It is very important that you take advantage of the time I'm giving you now and finish this Flipgrid. Today's lesson needs to be fresh in your mind because the Flipgrid is based on module day 30's lesson. Take the time, finish it up today. Don't put this off. The Flipgrid that we're going to be looking at is also requiring a lot more thought than the other Flipgrids. All of the other Flipgrids were just questions and answers or skits, so they were memorized phrases, and everybody's Flipgrid sounded almost exactly the same. This Flipgrid is different. You're going to be addressing 3 prompts. Each prompt will be using a different piece of grammar, and you're encouraged to create with the language and use vocabulary from throughout the semester. I'll talk first about prompt number 1, and then I'll give you an example of it. So prompt number 1 says, tell me 2 things that you like to do and 1 thing you dislike doing. And it says that you should include 3 complete sentences and add details to your sentence. The details can be done in a variety of ways. You can add days of the week to it. You could add words that, like adverbs that tell you how often you like to do them, like mucho or poco or nunca, which is never. You can also add details by putting words like con, con means with, and you could add like somebody or something that you like to do it with. Or you could add words like en, which means in or on. So if you can add more to your sentence, you're going to get a higher grade, and you're also going to benefit more from the assignment. I'm going to go ahead and get started. 3 complete sentences. We're talking about 2 likes and 2 dislikes. We're using gusta. Me gusta comer mucho con mi familia. También me gusta ver Netflix en mi casa con mi gato. No me gusta trabajar con mi padre los sábados. Prompt number 2 is addressing your future plans. That's just the voy a sentences. Voy a comer, voy a bailar, voy a escuchar música. So in this prompt, this is what you're supposed to do. In 3 complete sentences, tell me about your future plans for today, tomorrow, and Saturday. Using ir a plus a verb. Include details such as Spanish words for today, tomorrow, and Saturday. Don't forget to conjugate ir a for yo. That just means say voy a. I'm going to make sure that I'm using the word for today, tomorrow, and Saturday. I'm also going to add a few details. My work today is more like a B plus than an A plus. Some of you might end up saying more things than I thought of because you might take more time than I did. Are you guys ready? Hoy voy a trabajar en la clase con mi computadora. Mañana voy a visitar mi hermana en Eugene. Sábado voy a caminar con mi perro en el bosque. So that was part 2. Be very careful that when you're doing these prompts that you don't repeat exactly what I said because you're supposed to be creating with the language. So you need to come up with your own sentences. Prompt number 3 asks you to talk about your daily activities by conjugating verbs in the yo form. Conjugating verbs in the yo form sounds like this: escucho, vivo, bailo, como. It asks you to add details. An example of adding a detail could be adding the days of the week or saying who you do things with or where you do them. Here's examples of my 4 sentences. Yo comparto mi almuerzo con mis amigos los lunes. Yo escribo mucho en la clase de inglés. Nado en el río con mis amigos los sábados. Trabajo mucho en la escuela. Now remember, you can't copy my sentences exactly because this is creating with the language. So you're making up your own sentences in the yo form. Good luck with the 3 prompts. Thank you very much. Get this done today.